Hi guys, it's Georgia and welcome to today's video, which is going to be a simple beginner's makeup tutorial. You can leave out any of these steps that I do in this tutorial. I just thought I'd put it together for you guys and I hope you do like it because I wanted to cater for you guys that, you know, aren't particularly obsessed with makeup, if that makes sense. So I hope you guys like this video and let's jump into it. So I'm beginning this tutorial with my So I'm starting this tutorial with my moisturizer and primer already on. Now this is completely optional. I mean, some people like to use primer, some people don't. Personally I do because it makes such a difference to the application of your foundation. But for the sake of the video, it's completely up to you whether you want to go out and spend money on a primer or if you don't, if you think it will help. I think it would, but then again, when you're just starting out with makeup, it doesn't really matter. So I am moving on to base. And for my base, I have two options. The first one is a foundation, obviously, this would be my choice. And the next one is a BB cream, and I am putting this in this video because I do have quite a lot of friends who don't really like wearing foundation, like they just don't like the feel of foundation. So this is a perfect option for you if you just want to kind of blend your complexion or something like that. And this BB cream, it does the job. It's the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB cream. And I use this in summer when I'm like going to the beach, or I don't know, my skin just is normally a lot better and nicer in summer. I don't know why that is, but anyway, that's a great option if that sounds like the kind of person you are. But of course there are many foundations out there if you would like to go into foundations. The one I have here is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation. I said that's so broken up, in 820, and this is my winter foundation because I am paler in winter. And yes, it is really nice. I love this foundation. It just applies so nicely and it gives a beautiful coverage to your skin, so I would really recommend this one. There's a whole bunch out there. If you'd like me to share my favourite drugstore foundations or anything like that, please just let me know in the comments and I can film that for you. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and apply this foundation. There are a number of pros to not wearing foundation. Like, you guys might not even want to use a BB cream or a foundation. You just might want to go straight on to concealing, or you might not even want to do that. I'm just doing things that are optional and you can choose what you like. So I'm going to start by just blending this into my skin and letting it mix with the colour of my skin. And remember to go down your neck a little bit too. This always depends on the kind of shirt that I'm wearing. You just do that so that your foundation is all blended together nicely, so it's not like a different colour to your neck or anything. Like, so everything is the same colour. Next I'm going to go in with concealer. Again, completely optional, but I like to conceal especially under my eyes, but I just like concealing my face. So one that I recommend is the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer. I love this stuff so incredibly much. Mine is in a shade that is a few shades lighter than my skin tone, just so that it can highlight. But when you're just starting out with makeup, it doesn't really matter. Just don't get one that's darker than your skin tone, because that would do the exact opposite of what you want it to do. So yeah, I love this one. This one's in the shade Ivory. I don't know if I said that before. And I'm going to blend that in with a damp beauty sponge. I think they're a great idea. I love them. I know a lot of other people who love them as well. They're just such a good tool for makeup. Like, whether you use it for foundation or use it for concealer, it doesn't really matter. They're just beautiful items. I don't know what to call them when you're talking about them like in a general term. Anyway, and then I'm just going to blend that all in nicely. The next step is a powder, and I strongly recommend this. I bought my first one of this, obviously not this exact one, but I bought the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder when I first started out with makeup, and I'm still using it today. It is absolutely amazing. I love this. So basically it's the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder, as I said, and mine is in the shade Transparent, and I love this because you don't, like, it doesn't make, I love this because it doesn't add extra coverage to your face, and when you're starting out with makeup you definitely don't want to be going down the cake face avenue or anything like that. So this is perfect. I just used a big fluffy brush and dab it all over my skin, and the reason I dab it is so that I'm not disturbing the foundation or anything like that. I just like hit my voice box and my voice went funny. Anyway, and then I'm going all over my face except around my eyes and nose, because I'm going to do that with a different brush. And yeah, then I'm just going to set all that. And what powder does is it sets all your foundation, as I'm sure most of you would already know, and it also cancels out any shines or oils your face may have, and that is awesome because no one wants to have a very oily face unless you do. No judgment. Now when you're starting out with makeup, you want to get practice with cheek products and things. If you want, again, all of these things are optional, but if you are going for some sort of cheek product, I would recommend bronzers, because, oops, this is the wrong way around, because you can use them for a lot of different things and they're very multi-purposeful. No, multi-purpose. They have many purposes. I particularly love the Maybelline Fit Me bronzer. This one's in the shade Light. I got this for winter last year or whatever, because my skin was lighter and I wanted like a softer bronzer. But this one I would definitely have to recommend. You can get this from Cosmetics Fragrance Direct in Australia. That's just a discount makeup and beauty place, and this is the bronzer. I love it so much. I actually forgot I had it and I was so excited when I was getting stuff out for this video. But I'm going to contour, I think, to begin with the Maybelline Fit Me bronzer, and I'm just going to take an angled fluffy contour brush, and with contouring you want to go slightly under your cheekbones so you can pout. And that's how you find where your cheekbone is, and you go just slightly below it. So I normally start here, like the top of, like the beginning of your ear. And I just blend it down. Now I'm going to go in with the Too Glow by Natural Glamour bronzer. I don't think I mentioned that before, but just because I like a bit more bronzy colour on my skin, I probably would skip this step if you were just starting out with makeup, or you didn't want, you know, you didn't really like the bronzy effect or whatever. But as you guys know, bronze skin is my thing, so I just thought I'd add just a little bit just to bronze up my skin. Now onto eyebrows, and if you haven't been asleep for the past couple of years, eyebrows have become so important and they just make the biggest difference to your look. So if you've got naturally beautiful, dark, full eyebrows, then you may like to skip this step. But if you're like me and this is a vital thing to put into your your makeup routine, then I would recommend it. So I've got the Essence brow pencils. These are super cheap. I think they're like $2 something. I'm not 100% sure, but they're only a couple of dollars. And I have one in the shade brown and one in the shade blonde because I like to create a gradient with my eyebrows. I didn't choose my normal brow wax and powder because I feel like brow waxes and powders are something that you need to work up to. I'm going to start off with, the darker one, and I just do very light baby strokes, and you just follow the line of your eyebrow. Then I take the lighter colour, so the blonde, and you just do the inner quarter. Then I'm just taking a matte white. I actually don't have a drugstore palette that has like a matte white, but I know they are out there, so just have a look around. But I'm just taking my sleek Au Naturel Eye Divine palette and taking the matte white on a little brush, and I'm going to highlight my inner corner. This just opens up your eyes. Mascaras are pretty easy to get the hang of. I have gone through a lot of mascaras, but I always tend to go back to this one. This is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion Mascara. It is actually waterproof, and of course it's a drugstore and a very cheap. I think it's about like $17–18, something around there. So you might just want to add a little bit of darkness to your eyelashes. Now I'm finishing off this look with lips, and I have two here. First is probably more suited to everyone, and it's the Nivea Lip Butter in Raspberry Rose, and this is beautiful. It just moisturizes your lips and adds like a lilac-y, pinky purple sheen to your lips. It's absolutely gorgeous and it just looks very natural and healthy, so I recommend this one. But if you want to kind of go a little further than that, I would recommend the Revlon Lip Butters, Revlon Sugar Frosting Lip Butter, and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's just a nice pretty pink, and I don't know why, but this just reminds me of when I started out with makeup. But I'm just going to apply this over my lips, and it's very moisturizing as well as adding a bit of colour. So I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I really do hope that it helps some of you guys out there, especially my friends who are asking for this video. It's just practicing and learning what suits you and what doesn't, and what helps you or benefits you in terms of your features. And it's just a learning process. It takes time, so don't freak out if you try this, or you are just starting out with makeup and you try some sort of eye look and it doesn't work out. We have all been there. Nobody is just born a natural makeup artist. It's something that you've got to practice. Some people are really good at it, but I promise you that there has been lots of practice behind it. So stick to it. Makeup is a lot of fun, and that's all I have to say. I am going to head off now, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye guys!